It's Saturday, July 16th. It's a picture of a gourd I've got on the rock wall. It's a birdhouse gourd. Weather here has been really good, about mid 70s. I've only had to water twice, even when I was on vacation, so everything didn't get scorched. Um, Weather's been real favorable. Those are the summer squash. Zucchini putting out a big bloom. Got some fruits on there. The sunflower, it's putting out multiple blooms. Hopefully attracting a lot of bees. And then the summer squash. Look in. I've got like 3 of them, which is more than I will eat. So it's about the same as last year. Lots of zucchini, lots of summer squash, and probably won't eat too many of them. The peppers are growing good. Tomatoes are starting to set fruit. Harvested some beans. I've got to get some more off of there so they keep producing. Picking up a lot of those. And sunflowers in the side, kind of twisting around. No blooms on those yet. And then go check the pumpkin patch. It's been about 2 weeks. Just had a ton of growth. Like I said, the weather's been real favorable. It's been high 70s, cool in the morning. There's been a breeze. I've had to do overhead watering, so I've been concerned about powdery mildew. But I've got a lot of leaf mottle, but no real mildew yet. That's going to be my biggest concern. Those are the 2 squash in the hay bales. And today I've got a lot of blooms out, male and female, on some of the pumpkins with bee activity. Keep going, guys. Don't let me bother you. That's Ollie, my puppy. He's guest starring today. So later today, I'm going to have to probably do some hand pollination just to make sure. Oh, wait a second. There's a bee right inside of that lower one. Put out some bamboo stakes to guide some of these runners, but a lot of them are just heading towards each other. I've got some overlap. And then the Kakai pumpkin has already got 4 on one plant. Those are the females that came out with no male blossoms. So there's 2 right there and 1 on top. One of those, the far one, I hand pollinated with the first male blossom that came out. But that one is probably from the zucchini. And there's 2 on the other side, and they're stacked right on top of each other. These things are really close. I'm afraid if they get bigger, it may split the vine as they swell out. So I don't know whether to maybe thin them out or just go ahead and let them grow and see what happens. Some of those have gone almost all the way to the top of the hog panel. I've been tying them, threading them through the hog panel, and then every once in a while for maybe a day or 2, taking a piece of nylon hose and tying them off loosely. And then once they sit for a day or 2, they go through the next square. Go ahead and untie it and move up a couple of squares and retie it if needed. So tons of bumblebees out today. That's not a blossom, that's a piece of hose. So get to work. Speckled hound that's put out a couple runners. It's got blooms, male and female, just today. So you can see the size of those leaves. Thing's huge. Corn's up about 5 feet. The beans, Christmas beans, and the dragon tongue beans is what they're called. Those have already taken over, getting into the corn. Cucumbers, probably gonna have to thin those things. They finally came on. One's reaching up into the gate. And then sunflower, I just pruned back a little bit. It's got a massive stalk, maybe about 2 inches around. It's raised planter too. I got to remember to plant these next year. They're annuals, called bunny tails. It's kind of neat. So they'll just be here for this year. So anyway, everything's doing really good. A lot of the guys I've been watching, guys and girls on YouTube that are growing pumpkins, are going through so much. Grasshoppers, wind, rain, slugs, everything else. And hot weather conditions, cold weather conditions. And I've just been very, very lucky. So I'm going to hand pollinate these later today. And get a video in a week or two. Thanks for watching.